All right, so we got a little change of plans with what we were gonna do on our shelving. If you've seen some of the other videos, you saw that that all looked like that. One of the issues and things we were kind of talking about was these like 2-foot bases down here. We actually like the idea of a little bit of a base, but 2 foot's too much. And then on this side over here, it eats into the aisleway a bunch, and we're thinking that this side, since it's close to service, this is probably where we're gonna run our chains and brake rotors and brake pads, a lot of your service-related type of items. Easy to access for service folks, and then also customers can still access and shop there. It's kind of an aisleway, so we gotta shorten that up. As we started to take those down and we looked into just getting shorter bases for this brand of shelving, which is a little harder to get, we started to pull it out, and you can see that it just all comes apart. So we were kind of caught in that. Do we take the time to take this apart, and then I think we can still use it, and then to use it without a base, we were gonna end up spending just as much time. So it's all coming out. We're taking it all out, and we picked up a whole bunch more 2x4s today, that stack of them over there. And we are going to just build our own walls that we can either attach slat wall to it or reuse some of this pegboard, and we'll double-side it there. So really the only thing that's here is this, and then we kind of learned taking this down that this top piece really is literally just resting on top of the gondola shelving. So we kind of got to be careful taking that out because this will just come down. These are just decorative covers around the pillars. They would fall to, and obviously the lighting's attached. So we got to work around that. But yeah, so we're taking that down and we're just gonna build our own shelves, because by the time we come up with a way to reuse those without the bases and tying them all together so it all stays up, we can just build walls. So I picked up 40-some 6-foot long 2x4s and another stack of 8-foot long ones. We're gonna build some walls. So hopefully today, this one will be done both sides, and I think that's all I got enough lumber for, probably a little extra, and then we'll probably start taking this stuff down and work from there. And hopefully, we'll see. I'd like to get a ride in today. I was here all day Sunday, came in here Monday night, was down to the cities on Tuesday morning at a warehouse that has a lot of different kind of retail shelving to look at some stuff, back in Scandia, and then in Schaefer to open the existing shop at noon. After that, went to Home Depot Tuesday night and picked up some workbenches that we had on order and drove them to Scandia, got them unloaded here last night. We're back here Wednesday for the day. That's the day we close our shop. It really works out well for us. It's a nice catch-up day for us behind the scenes in service. We also like to ride bikes. So I've run into a lot of people in the bike business that don't barely ride bikes anymore. I don't want that to happen to us. We got into this because we love riding bikes. So Wednesday gives us a chance to get some work done behind the scenes and then also get a bike ride in. Sometimes we'll go to a trail, sometimes it's just a nice big long road or gravel ride. Either way, it's a good break from us. We're working Saturdays too. We work all the time, and we got to fit some of the other stuff in. Wednesdays is kind of a quieter retail day too. We picked our store hours up in Schaefer based off of data. We collected 12 months worth of data with a business open 7 days a week, and that's how we come up with our noon to 6 hours. Those are up for grabs here in Scandia though. If we need to adjust, we can. Mondays is the busiest phone, email, bike drop-off day. People want to order parts, all that kind of stuff. Get in line for service for the week, for the chance to get their stuff back for the next weekend, that type of thing. Wednesday's kind of that middle of the road, right? So Thursday's back, another busy day. Saturday, we do close a little early. We close at 1. A lot of shops stay open till 3, 4, 5. There's a few even later. We open at 9. We may stay open a little bit later here in Scandia, maybe till 2. We'll see. But again, we like to ride bikes. We've got teenage kids. They love riding bikes. And we like to try to get a ride in on Saturday. And then we usually do the Minnesota Series races on Sundays. And so throughout the summer, a couple weekends a month, we are headed out of town Saturday afternoon to go wherever we're going. If it's up to Detroit Lakes or, Redhead or Tioga, wherever it is, because there's a race the next day and we want to kind of go ride the trails and that type of thing. So close a shop at 1. We're contemplating doing 2 in Scandia. When we close at 1 right now in Schaefer, you never get out of there by 3. In the spring, we're usually in there till 5, 6, 7, 8. Anyway, finishing up behind the scenes work. or usually our close on the Saturday is kind of a soft close. So we've got customers in the store and they're shopping and they're test riding bikes and we're doing some bike sales. We're not kicking anybody out, so we just kind of keep rolling. And it's interesting, if somebody walks in or whatever, that's fine. We just take care of them. And then once the store is empty, then we just shut it down. So it's kind of a soft close on Saturdays. We do kind of a little bit of the same thing during the week as well. People know that, I guess if they know us well enough, if they're running late and they're going to get to the shop a little late, they shoot us a text. Say, hey, I'm on my way. Can you guys wait for me so I can pick up my bike, or I need to pick up some tubes or whatever it is? And we're like, yeah, we just hang out. So wait for them to come by. Anyway, we like that small town community type of business where you're a little bit close to your customers, you get to know them, and people feel comfortable they can kind of reach out like that. Anyway, we hope to bring that same thing here to Scandia, and I think it's going to be awesome because Scandia seems like a pretty awesome, very exciting, and close community. So very exciting. I'll update you when we're done for the day. Bye.